Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to give you a talk through of how to use Disney's new theme park reservation system. Now, like everybody else, of course, I was a little bit skeptical, worried and pretty unsure of how it was actually going to work and if it was going to be easy. So I thought I would make this step-by-step tutorial of how to use it, and that way hopefully it'll make it a wee bit easier for you guys, or at least it'll give you an insight of what you're going to be using when it comes down to your day of being able to book. So if you'd like to see that, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I've made some notes on my iPad and I'm just going to talk you through how it actually works, and I've also got some pictures which I'll insert either here or here. I'm not too sure what side it'll be on, but they will show you how the website looks and what you're going to be looking at when you get access into the website. Okay, so the first step that I actually had to take is I went onto the Disney website, which is obviously to be expected. When I went onto the website, it just kept on crashing. So what I decided to do, once I got the castle notification, it's kind of like a castle waiting, I left it as it was. And that's probably my number one tip, is just leave it to sit itself. Don't keep refreshing it, because if you keep refreshing it, you might not even get access to it, because it might just take you back into the end of the queue. I don't know if there is a queuing system, but if there is, it's probably best not to do that. So when I did that, I just kind of left it sitting. That was around about 12:30ish. So bear in mind, I tried to access it at 12 o'clock, no luck, and then decided to leave it about 12:30. Since I left it at 12:30, all I did is I just went about my normal day-to-day business, didn't even bother with it, just left it sitting as it was. And then around about 20 to 2, I actually got a completely different page up, which allowed me to access my Disney Experience section. So I put in my details, my username, my password, and got into my section where it brought up my Disney World plans. Once it did that, it also brought up a little bit, and you'll see it here. It brought up a little bit where it said check availability. Now if you click on that section, that is where you need to go if you're wanting to choose the dates that you want to go to the Disney parks. And I couldn't stress that enough. I think that's the easiest way to do it, and it does give you a little bit of information, as you can see there. It does give you a little bit of information on what it's for. Once I clicked on that, I waited approximately another round about 2 minutes. Now this can vary depending on the wait times of getting into it, but I was lucky enough that I only needed to wait around about 2 minutes. I don't know if it's just because I left it to do its own thing rather than kind of pestering it to do it. So I only waited roughly around about 2 minutes, and this is the kind of screen that I got here. Once that happened, the page auto-refreshed itself, so I didn't need to do anything. It auto-refreshed, and then I got into this page. Now in this part of the section, this is where you decide who it is from your party that is going to be going to the parks in these days. Of course, you would make the selection for all the people that is in your party. Me and Grant are the only ones from my party that is actually going to be staying in Disney hotels, so that is the reason why it's just him and I that is selected. However, if you have other family members that are staying in Disney hotels, then of course you could select them as well. Once you do that, you click next, and that then brings up this page where it will allow you to select the date that you are wanting to pick. So of course you need to go through each month and pick the month that you want to go for, and then the date that you want to go for. You have to do each day separately, so remember that you need to do this every single day for every day of your trip. Once you click on your date, it will bring up this page where it will show you each of the 4 different parks, and you can select on each of the different parks. And once you do that, you select the park. So say for instance it's Magic Kingdom, you select that park, it then brings up this page. Once it brings up this page, this then allows you to select a time. Now you actually don't get an option at a time, it's just one time that comes up, at least it did for us. I don't know if that's going to change as time progresses, but at the moment it only brought up this page, so we just clicked on the only time available. Once you have selected your time, it then comes up with this is your park, this is the date you're going, and this is the time you're going. So what you do is you agree to the T&Cs. So I think there's a little T&C section where it's about coronavirus and liability and things like that. If you click on that and check the dates and make sure that they're correct, check the parks and make sure that's the park you want to go to, and click confirm. Once you have clicked confirm, I would suggest reviewing each of your days and making sure that you have selected the right days. because you might find that you've maybe selected the wrong date, selected the wrong park, or maybe want to go back and review it. Once you've done that, I would suggest going in and making sure that you've done that for every single day and every single park that you want to go to, because you're better off doing it straight away and then you don't have any issues in future. And one of the most important notes that I would say is have a plan before going in. So actually Grant had decided that he was going to make a wee plan. I didn't really get to do too much because I was actually working today, so I was kind of trying to go in between. So Grant made a plan previous to us getting into the app, and he had that plan to go by when he was trying to marry his dates up with his park. So I find that that was probably one of the most useful things that he had done, because it meant that we could go each day and make sure that we were actually getting enough days in each of the parks. Of course, bear in mind you can't park hop at the moment, and hopefully, fingers crossed, these circumstances don't need to continue, but bear in mind that you only get one park per day. So I would definitely make sure that you're trying to maximise your time in each of the parks and maximise the times that you're going throughout your trip, especially if you've got a 14-day pass. I would say that you need to be flexible, because bear in mind with coronavirus and everything that's going on, it's not going to be exactly perfect or the way that you wanted it to be. Of course, me and Grant already had an original plan for this year and that completely got blown away. Of course, we're not really that fussed, because see, at the end of the day, if we get to go, then it's an absolute blessing. So just be flexible, don't worry about it too much, and have fun, because see, at the end of the day, this is your Disney trip. Of course, it's not the exact Disney trip that you're planned, but if you make it exciting and make it worth it, then you're not going to feel down or upset or unhappy that it didn't go the way that you wanted it to. Be patient is another one of our major tips, because if you're not patient and you're refreshing that page, you might not get to the actual page that you need to be on in order to go into the new system. So just be patient with it, guys. Of course, bear in mind that there's going to be thousands and thousands of people that are going to be trying to make their applications or reservations. So just give it time. Don't worry too much. See, at the end of the day, as long as you manage to get to some of the parks on your days throughout the trips, then that is the best thing that you could try and do, is just make sure that you're trying to get a day in at least one park. And at the end, see if you get more than that, it's a blessing, it's exciting. We were actually lucky that we managed to get each of the parks that we wanted for each day. Now, like I said, I'm hoping that this whole thing doesn't go ahead and it means that things are kind of back to semi-normal as of next year. But at least we've done that now and we've got it planned ahead, so that if it does continue to be that way, then we've got it sitting there and we know that we have each of the parks that we wanted to go to. I really hope this was really useful for you guys. I'm sorry if I've rambled a wee bit. If you have any questions regarding it, comment down below, because I'll be willing to answer any questions that anybody has. Of course, we got to use the systems today, and some people don't get to use the systems until the 26th and the 28th. So people will have questions and will want to know how it works. So if you are unsure, maybe I spoke too fast, or maybe there was something that you weren't unsure of or weren't sure of, let me know, because I'll be able to answer, or I'll ask Grant any questions that I'm maybe unsure of, because he did majority of the planning side of it. But if you'd like to see more videos like this, then comment down below and also let me know what you'd like to see. And also subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, have a magical day, and I'll see you real soon. Bye!